Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined by Chris Bourke in the Hilton Hotel. Weigh-in's all done. Is this like the bit where you get impatient now? Because I know everyone in that room weighing in earlier, it's just game to fight. And now it's a waiting game.
Yeah, I mean, the bit that drags is from the weigh-in to the fight, but also the day of the weigh-in, because you just want to weigh in and get hydrated again.
And I see a couple boys just pulling stuff out of their bag the second they get off the scales. Is that you? Are you in there just yamming every single thing you can?
Yeah, mate. Just get my water in me, have a wee, and then get some food in me.
Let's get to the fight. So, you and James Beech. There's not really too much to say other than this is just tasty. Like, this is a proper pick and fight, 50-50, fan friendly. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. You know, people are looking forward to it. It's a good fight, and yeah, people are in for a treat.
Do you look at fights and think about how they'll go down on TV or with the fans? Because so far you've entertained a lot in the short sort of space of your career. Do you look at a fight and go, cool, yeah, that's fan friendly, I'd like that? Or does that not cross your mind? Because obviously you can't always just be in fan friendly fights. Sometimes you have to think a bit, but you have been entertaining like thus far.
I think it does cross my mind because I want to stand out. I want to be a bit different to the other super bantams out there.
And the fact that he's been in with Brad Foster, only just started the interview, I'm not trying to force it on, but is that sort of a bit why he's a good opponent for you as well? Perhaps for you, an indication of where you are, because I know you have your eye on Brad.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he gave Brad Foster a hard fight. Brad Foster's the British champion. That's the belt I want. So it just makes sense, this fight, really. And I thought he gave Brad a hard fight.
And your career so far, I was looking at your box rec just to see like the rounds of stoppages early on and stuff. When you actually look at it, under 10 fights, done your learning phase, picked up your first title against an undefeated fighter, and then you picked up the WBC ranking belt. Is it literally going inch perfect?
Yeah, it's going well, you know. I don't have a 100% KO ratio, so that would be perfect. But yeah, had my few learning fights, then boxed an undefeated fighter for the Southern area, and then knocked out the English champion and got a WBC title, and now, you know, I'm on the doorstep of bigger things.
And I know you said you want the British, but I suppose you could say that's refreshing in a way because you've got that WBC ranking belt and you see a lot of boys now, not that there's anything wrong with it, get a ranking belt and sort of skip the domestic scene. But you're game for that British belt, despite the fact you've got this little international belt and it could help you ranking. You are game to win like the domestic title.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the British title is an amazing title to have. The British title is a fight that I think can easily be made. If I was having to wait for a year or something like that, then I'd maybe take a different route. But I just want to be busy, fighting often and picking up titles.
And it sounds like I'm just blowing smoke up your ass, but even when Umar spoke to Frank the other day and he spoke about you, he said, like a star in the making. So do you think people should get excited about you? I know that's a bit of a weird question to ask the boxer, but do you think people should get excited about Chris Bourke?
Yeah, I feel like I'm sort of still under the radar, even though I had like 2-3 fights on BT Sport. I'm still not spoken about that much, but you know, I just got to keep progressing, keep winning, and hopefully I'll get there.
You think there's a reason for that? Because like the hardcore boxing fans will know who you are, but obviously moving towards a more casual element is sort of the crossover every boxer wants, I suppose. Do you think there's a reason why you're not perhaps mentioned on people's lips as much?
Nah, I don't know, man. But I just need to keep getting my name out there, getting on these big shows, performing, being exciting, and it'll happen.
Well, watch out for this geezer because he is half decent. But yeah, just basically all guns forward to Saturday. What sort of fight are you expecting?
To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do till I get in there. I just know that I've got the tools that's needed to beat James Beech Jr.
That's so interesting because obviously I know you would have worked on like some sort of game plan, but you're not 100% game plan focused. It's all very, the second I get in there, things can change quickly.
Yeah, definitely, you know, it's not even, we don't even have like a specific game plan. I just make sure I'm fit, I'm ready, I'm sharp, and I'm, you know, I'm sparring well, I'm doing things in the gym that I should be doing. I'm just ready to go.
And I know you're not looking past it, but just about the division, Super Bantam has always been a bit of a low-key division. Is it becoming a bit sexy domestically? There's some names in there, like we had Somber and Leach, Jack Bateson coming through, yourself and James, great fight, Brad Foster. Is it becoming like a sexy division? Because it never really has been one people have spoken about.
Mate, I think it's like the names you mentioned, they're all top quality fighters. I think it's a really hot division in the UK at the moment.
Well, we look forward to seeing you do your stuff in the ring, and yeah, you and James, like I said, it's just a cracker, so roll on tomorrow night.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.